finger on the S button. If you will look at my screen, we just started. Welcome back to the polls. This is Newbie
it's not on the
Friday.
S key.
Here we go. Game is about to start. We're going to be more focused. We're going to be a little bit more chillaxed.
No, the exact opposite of chillaxed.
We're going to be super stressed out.
Not stressed out.
Oh.
You just stopped all your SCVs. You forgot to
Oh, God. That's so stressful.
and make an SCV now.
Oh, it's because I'm not on a hotkey.
Yeah.
There we go.
Because this is what I'm talking about. You have to be heartless.
I know. And I'm heartless.
No,
and
you
stressed
said
out.
you too, and then you forgot to.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about, Lauren Elise.
But I can't just be mean. That's not my nature.
Well, why don't you do this next time, okay?
Okay.
You make your SCV, you make your second SCV, you get all of your control groups fine, and then when you have that time, you go ahead and say good luck, have fun.
Okay.
Okay? But don't let something else.
Stand in your way.
Precisely.
Because this guy's out to get me. That's why he's playing StarCraft and he's on the other end of this map, because he doesn't want to be nice.
Correct. He wants to be ruthless.
He wants to be ruthless. And he thinks he knows me.
He wants to take you in the back and just shank you over and over again.
In the
Leave
back
your
of the
body
bank?
there. In the back of the bank?
You said bank.
Did I?
Yeah.
God dang
Yeah, you did.
it. Ah, English is my third language, that's why.
What's your first language?
French.
Your first language was French?
Correct.
Sorry, I was thinking you're from France. What's your second language?
Italian.
Let's talk in Italian.
Sure.
Okay. Allora.
Ohio. SCV, Lauren Elise.
That
You
was
know
not
better.
in Italian.
Bienvenido.
You don't speak Italian. I'm disappointed.
You have no proof. SCV? Good. Let's go ahead and, again, as soon as that barracks finishes, we're going to get an orbital command center. I love the fact that you got a depot. And then after you start making your orbital, try it again, and producing your Marines, let's go ahead and get our refinery down. Just one refinery, that's it. We're going to do the same thing that we did last week, but incorporate one refinery on. So what are the upgrades that we want again, Lauren?
STEM, combat shield. We want to get an engineering bay, research weapons, and armory.
Correct. And armor. Correct.
Armor.
Yep. Good.
Upgrade complete.
Constant SCV production. And let's go ahead and continue. Cool. I like that. Let's continue the supply depot count too. Remember, it's going to be SCVs, supply depot, Marines.
I got so much better after last week doing the supply depots.
Good. Don't queue up, Lauren. But SCVs. So we want to really
Another
focus on
barracks?
the blue that's across. So you can see the Marines are almost finished right here.
Yeah.
So now you want to press 2A.
Oh, I forgot that you can keep track of them.
So you can keep track of that 1S. Good.
Oh,
It's okay.
do I want another barracks?
So let's go ahead and throw down 2 tech labs first.
Okay.
Cool. And yeah, why don't we throw down 2 more barracks, huh? We have the money too. Awesome, awesome. Great. So what are the things that we want? We want stim. Go ahead and make your stim. We want combat shields. Why can't you afford the combat shields?
Because I don't have enough gas.
Correct. So we'll wait until we have 100 gas. But let's continue Marine production, SCV production, and of course supply depots. You have enough energy for another mule. Again, mules are something that I don't mind you disregarding, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't.
Why?
Because it gives you... don't get me wrong, at pro level it's one of the most important things, but at your level, I want you focusing on the more essential things, like getting constant SCVs and getting constant units.
But I thought that you wanted mules mainly for money.
You do, but it's an extra distraction and very micro-intensive. And you have very limited APM, so we want to focus on the much more important things than just dropping the mules and remembering to drop every single time.
Well,
I want you to get in this constant motion. And what we're going to do, Lauren,
Yeah.
is incorporate the mules into our rotation. And if you want to and you really feel like you're up to the task, then do it. It's going to be SCVs, mules, supply depot, and then barracks. And see how I incorporated the mules in?
Yeah.
The same place where we got the SCV. So it's SCV, then mule, supply
I
depot,
got supply going.
and then barracks.
Okay.
Or not make a barracks, but make sure you're making Marines and stuff. So get Marines out.
Well, you know what they say, right? The best things in life are free.
Yes. So SCVs, mules. Let's do the rotation again. SCVs. We don't have enough for a mule. Supply depot.
Okay.
Research.
And then Marines. Okay, so we can already see we have a surplus. Let's throw down 2 engineering bays.
Okay.
BE. Good. SCVs,
Research complete.
mules. Supply depot. Just about to finish. It finishes, so let's make another. And then Marines. Good. Let's do it again. SCVs, mules. Nothing. Supply depot already making because you're fast. And now, oh, he's attacking. It's okay. You don't have to keep doing that. You have better arcs, so we're gonna end up winning. Let's go ahead and get +1/1. EA. Okay.
This guy's not very
let's do
smart.
it again. SCVs, mule, supply depot, and then Marines. Now we have excess. I actually want you to take another expansion right now.
Okay.
You don't have to saturate it, but I want you to just at least take it right now. Okay? Let's go again. SCVs. And Lauren, this is our go-to whenever we don't know what to do. Whenever you're on the map and you're just like, what do I do now? Let's just go back to this rotation. All right, this is our go-to. So SCVs, mules. Good. Supply depots. And then Marines. Perfect. And now we're going to do something called a timing, Lauren.
Okay.
And the timing is basically some sort of attack or defense where we have a trigger. Like, we're doing it for a reason. So in this case, this timing is going to hit when we hit +1/1. So we get +1 weapons, +1 armor. And that's going to be, oh, all of a sudden our Marines went from okay to really, really good because we got
How
these
do I do
upgrades.
that?
So we see these blue
They're
over
going.
they're going right now. Yes. We can see we have excess minerals again. So we're going to throw down 2 more barracks. We're only at 5. We know we can go up to 8, right? Okay, so let's do the rotation again.
Okay, 1 S, 1 E. Build supply depot.
Great. And then?
Marines.
Good. How's our +1/1 going?
Almost finished.
All right. So let's go ahead and attack. This is our
Okay.
timing.
F2, A,
Upgrade complete.
go. They're going.
Awesome.
Now, do I want to rally all of them?
Let's just continue the rotation.
Okay, so 1 S.
This is
1,
all
Oh,
we're gonna do.
E.
We don't have enough.
Oh.
Depot.
So let's, you want me to move some of them there?
Yeah, you can do that. That's great. Yeah. Make a depot.
I was like really confused.
Your forces are under attack.
F2. Oh no, that's fine. Perfect. That was perfect, Micro Lord. It's okay. Oh. I think you shouldn't have backed up there, but that's okay.
He's gonna come to me.
That's it. So let's continue our rotation.
Should I keep going?
No. Continue our rotation, Lauren.
Okay, 1 SSS.
No.
No,
do
no,
not do
that
that.
was not right.
Mules.
Okay. 1 E. Supply
depot.
depot.
And then,
Marines.
now look at how much money we
Your
have.
forces are under attack.
Lauren,
Okay.
disregard this. Gonna make more barracks. I know you want to look at the
I
fights,
do want to look at the fights.
but that's a distraction.
It is.
So why don't we make 4 more barracks? because we have 1,300 minerals. And it's arbitrary. I'm just giving you a number. Let's continue the rotation.
1S.
Mule.
1E.
Good. Depot.
Build supply depot.
Units. Good. And then as soon as you're done with the rotation, if you're not doing anything, you go through the whole rotation again. And you don't do it, you say, is there an SEV actually making? Of course there wasn't at the time.
Okay.
Mule, we don't have enough energy. There is a depot making, but it's about to finish. And then we go to Marines again. And what you're looking to do is do this whole rotation faster
Mineral field depleted.
than all the whole production. So right now you're doing it in, let's say, 17 seconds because an SCV takes 17 seconds.
Do you want me to move them all down here?
No, no, just let them continue and keep doing rotation. Just keep doing that rotation. Depot, or Mule, depot. Marines. Immediately, start up. Yep, that's right. Now, you're already making a depot. You didn't have to, but that's fine. That's fine. And see, there are units already in. So that's what we want. We want you to do the rotation so fast that you actually get into this point where you're looking at the same thing over. Now, of course, you need more units right now. And once you queue up all the other barracks, because you have multiple barracks. Good. So let's do the rotation again. Good. And then?
Mineral field depleted.
Perfect. And look, we even have more minerals than that, Lauren.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and make more barracks. Or do you want to make another expansion?
Okay. Control F1. It's a lot of idle SCVs.
Go through the rotation, Lauren.
Okay.
You need to.
1E.
As soon as you're done, you need to start doing it. Because that's what good macro is. You go through this rotation every single time, and you're just checking on everything, checking up on everything.
2.
Because, you know, we are human. Even I mess up in this rotation. So what will happen is I get an extra barracks, or excuse me, I get an extra Marine that I didn't mean to, or I'm missing a Marine that I meant to make. That's why it's really important to keep this up. And we're going to keep doing this until you max out, okay?
Your forces are under attack.
Perfect. His attack was blunderous. Now he does have siege tanks behind that, so he's playing this micro war. But Lauren, what are you focusing on right now?
Not dying.
Not dying, and of course the rotation. I don't care what's going on here, Lauren. Do the rotation.
I was doing the rotation.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, look, you're at 100 total potential 190 supply. You can stop making depots out of this rotation. That's what that tells you. Okay.
Okay.
Mineral field depleted.
Do the rotation, Lauren. And I want you to go ahead and attack. Attack move into everything. Never back down in this, okay?
Okay.
No, attack move, not move, command. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Stim.
Mineral field depleted.
Don't forget the rotation. Lauren.
Mineral field depleted.
Let's expand again, okay?
Okay.
You just told all your SEVs to move there.
Oh. All of them?
Yeah.
Your
And
forces
then you just told
are
the
under
SEV
attack.
that was making commands and not to make it. It's okay, keep going.
Mineral field depleted.
See, you're moving too long. You need to attack me.
I can attack.
No, you didn't. You just moved and then he was shooting everything. Let's
Dang.
continue our rotation.
1S.
Why don't you start making marauders now? Oh, see, you're only making
Oh,
marauders out of
whoa.
those. You only have 2 tech labs. So it's DD and the rest are A's. Don't hold them.
Oh. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
It's okay. Let's hold on.
game.
Whenever you get nervous, we have anxiety.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to pause it. Remember, this isn't a competitive match. Just pause it, collect yourself, and say, what do I need to do? I'm just going to make constant production,
Okay.
get my army up again. I have an expansion, right? I want to make an expansion,
Right.
number one. I'm okay with supply depots, so I can remove that out of my rotation,
Okay.
and I'm going to continue making more units. How many minerals do I have? Let's just look at it right now. This is a perfect opportunity to just train. We have 2,000 minerals. So that tells me I can afford more barracks. So on my priority list, I'm going to continue the rotation,
Right.
make additional barracks, make another command center, and that's it.
So additional barracks,
Additional barracks,
command center, and more Marines.
and your rotation.
Rotation.
Yeah. That's what you need to do. Now that you have them on a list, it's going to make you yourself a lot more confident and a lot less anxious
Okay.
while you're playing, right? So
Barracks, command center, rotation.
correct.
So I say go.
Go.
Game resumed.
You normally wait for them to say yes, but that's okay.
Okay.
Good.
So I'm gonna move them here.
Command center. You don't want to move all of them.
Mineral
You just
field
want to move one.
3.
You move 5. But that's okay.
We can put them back for.
Okay.
So
Rotation.
1S, 1E.
Correct. 2. Oh, depots. Remember, we're cutting that out. That's okay. And let's get all of our...
Oh, I didn't need that, did I?
No. Okay, no. You do need more barracks.
Mineral field
But
depleted.
Lauren, you only want to do extra actions when your rotation is complete.
Your forces
Okay.
are under attack.
When your rotation is not complete, that's when things go wrong. Because you're not making units when you're supposed to be making units. And again, you're not attack moving, you're just moving. So he's
so
just
I'm
attacking.
having a problem doing this then.
He's just attacking you for free, basically. That's okay. You're gonna lose this game. But that's why I don't want you even concentrating, because this is a whole round of units that you actually missed macroing, where you were so concentrated on the battle, and of course your micro didn't work. Of course it could have worked at the same time, but it didn't work, and all of a sudden we go back to our base and we're left with nothing. So it's unfortunate, but why don't you go ahead and GG out? And that's fine.
But this is all part of learning.
This is all part of learning, and it's perfect. And now, what I like to do is just look back and say, where could I have done a little bit better? I want to first see, you can see your opponent was, in fact, silver.
Okay.
And,
So
and you
I'm
kinda
getting.
felt that.
So what's happening is the more that we play and we do all of this, because I haven't been used to doing so many actions.
Correct.
I've been like.
You've been just going, right?
Yes.
But now we have a focus.
Right.
We
And
have
so-
something to do at all points in the game.
So
Because
I feel like this time we've really incorporated a rotation.
correct.
So.
Well, we did last time, but I didn't call it a rotation.
Right.
I just said SEVs, Marines, supply depots.
But it gets more complicated as you expand
Correct.
that.
Correct. Because at my level, let's say, at Grandmaster, I would say SEVs,
Does
supply...
it feel good to say that?
It's okay. SEVs, Grandmaster.
It feels good, doesn't it? You weren't thinking about it, but it was like so stuck in your head. You're like, SCV
All right,
Grandmaster.
we'll be back from a break, guys.
We'll be right back. More from the Grandmaster when we return. Don't go anywhere.